What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and it's been 2 weeks with the Pixel 6a, guys. I just want to go over a couple things. As you can see on my channel, we've been covering this Pixel 6a from the beginning, and I just wanted to hit y'all with an update. And oh yeah, I took the beta plunge. Before we get into this video, a lot of you guys that are watching my videos aren't subscribed. Make sure you go hit the subscribe button. And also, you guys want to know what I'm using. Well, with my Pixel 6a, I'm using my Pixel Buds A series, guys. These things are a good deal. They budget, they under $100, and they pair really well with your Google Pixel 6a. So I'll put a link down in the description for those. I'm actually using the Surreal Color Brick, guys. This is the Kale Greenway, a very dope and protective case. And I also put a link down in the description for this. So let's get into it. So we're on Android 13 Beta 4. It's not much has changed. My feelings on this device have been kind of solid since I've got it, and not much has changed. It is a constant performer. It performs very well. It does exactly what it does very well. You can tell where the focus was from Google. So with this Android 13 beta, it just kind of brought home my initial feelings. Now we talk about fingerprint scanner. As you can see, it's still a little off, guys. But I've noticed, not really thinking that the Android 13 beta fixed it, but with these optical fingerprint scanners, I've noticed you have to press the screen just a little harder. If I don't touch the screen hard enough, don't press down hard enough, because when there's an optical fingerprint scanner and not an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, it needs more of I guess the fat part of your finger, or whatever, you know, the part of your finger that your fingerprint is on. It needs to read more of it. So I noticed if I press down a little harder, it does help with the speed of it reading it and unlocking the device, and the accuracy. So I'm trying to do it from behind the camera. It's normally a little bit more accurate than what is displaying right now, but there we go. Let's do it one more time. There we go. And as you can see, when I press my thumb down a little harder, it just seems like it reads a little harder, opens a little faster. But this is a little consistent beast right here, guys. Like I said, the focus and what we've seen over and over again. Shout out to Tech Voller. Go ahead and check her channel out. The camera, guys, as far as the video, the 4K 60 frames per second is doing a really good job. Tens is doing a really good job with this rear camera. At this price point, $449, you're not gonna find anything like it. And also, you're not gonna find anything as consistent as this device at this price point. Yes, it doesn't have all of the glitz and the glam and the features. It's not feature rich. It's like, okay, we're gonna give you exactly what we want to give you, but what we give you is gonna do very good. A lot of these devices have all these features, but they're not this is a very solid device. You know, it's not one of those devices that's you can look down the spec sheet and be like, oh my God, this is it. This is the Omega Supreme. And then when you pull it out, it doesn't work well. It doesn't blend well. As far as this device goes, the camera works solid. The rear camera, that's what we focus on, the rear shooter. Front facing camera is decent. And you know, Google's artificial intelligence combined with the Tensor is gonna make it do what it do, but it's not all that. It's not powerful at all, 8 megapixels. But the Sony system on the back is definitely going to light it up. You're gonna get good pictures, you're gonna get good video. For this price point, it's gonna be the best. You know, only reason I'm saying good is because I'm thinking the general of all phones, but at phones at its price point, it is the top tier of what it do. As far as the screen and 60 hertz, guys, you can tell this device is very smooth, but you can tell that it's a 60 hertz display. It is not a 120 hertz display. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's that smooth that it feels like 120. No, it doesn't. But what you get, the scrolling, the choppiness, you have to scroll pretty fast. If you see, like, I'm scrolling at a decent speed right now, I don't have an issue. Maybe we do get a small little twinge. Let me see. Scroll. Okay, we just refresh. Scrolling. Listen, I'm kind of like, I don't even want to talk about it no more. That's just how it is. I don't even want to talk about it. After 2 weeks of talking about 60 hertz, it's a very good display. I like looking at the display. I can watch content on this display. And I'm kind of like a tech snob. I use I like the best in the ultra devices, but I'm realistic enough where I can change my mindset when somebody sends me a device that is not, a $1,200 device, $1,000 device. This is a $450 device. It's a fraction of what the best devices cost. So you have to, I'm changing. I'm versatile enough to be like, let me think about somebody that is trying to spend only this amount of money, and what kind of device would they be coming from if they only spend this amount of money. If you're coming from a S22 Ultra, you're not gonna be, 9 times out of 10, when you're done with that Ultra, you're gonna buy another Ultra. Somebody that's buying this device is coming from a 5A, a 4A, a 3A, an iPhone SE. So, at that point, you really got to change your mindset. And for those people, this is a very solid investment. As far as it's very future proof to me because of the tens of the processor. It's going to be able to handle the applications, going to be able to handle the cameras, the upgrades and things of that nature. It's not being super tasked by features, like 120 hertz. Like some devices have 120 hertz, but they barely work. They're unusable to a degree. And at this price point, you're getting a camera, as you can see, the nothing phone drop, guys, and everybody said, oh, that's 120 hertz. But look at that phone's camera, trash. So, and after 2 weeks with this device and on the beta, this is a very consistent, clean, minimal device. I like it at the price point. This is something that I could use on the regular. I wouldn't pull this out of my pocket and be mad, and it doesn't lead to frustration because I bought a cheaper device that doesn't work, that has a whole bunch of features but doesn't operate properly. This is I know what to expect from this device, and that's what I like. So yeah, this is just 2 weeks later. The beta is on here, guys. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to try out the beta. Most likely with the beta, what I'll do is when Android 13 drop, I'll opt out of the beta. And because I'm not doing beta 14. Just this Android 13 beta 4 is so good, I had to get on it. It's way better than the Android 12 that's out now. But once 13 come out, I'm not going to continue the beta program. Just being transparent and letting y'all know. And I don't advise y'all to do that either if you really want to use your device. But yeah, it's your man BG Tech Life. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, BG_Tech Life, and I'm out. Peace.